69, and we are playing a little game called What Remains of Edith Finch. And I kind of sound like a radio talk host. Alright. Got the controller. Got my mic plugged in. I got my caffeinated drink. Yeah, it's all good in the hood. Now we just gotta wait for Moon. She said that she was gonna come in, pop by. She also helped me pick the game. There was a bunch of choices that had to be made. It was between this, Colot, Outlast Trials, Mortuary Assistant, and shit, I'm forgetting what the other title was. But yeah. So I'm thinking about doing all of those later. But anywho, we'll just wait for Moon to come. Yeah. Is it this one? No, it's... Shit. It's that one. Oh my god, my hair's a mess. We're back in it again. Should text her, let her know that I'm on. Is that noticeable? Shit. Do you guys ever get that when you're stressed? You get like cold sores on your lip? I fucking hate it. I prefer that over a sore throat any day. You know what I mean? 'Cause I like to taste my food. We are waiting for the baby. Well, I mean, I can get into the game itself. Oh, and Walking Dead, that was the other one. The cartoon one with Clementine and Kenny. Let's play it. Nice visuals. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess we're starting without her. She gotta go shovel. Alright, so let's see how we're doing here. I feel like the screen's out of whack. Whoa. Why does it look out of line on my end? Well, I have Moon coming over on Thursday, so she'll probably help me. Can you guys see that already? Like, hold on. No. Damn it. That's the outline. Well, it is what it is. Just shit. Okie dokie. Sounds good, babe. Alright. Alright, we're doing this. Oh, crack. asking you for good luck, baby. I hate this controller, man. We're on a boat, bitch. Whoa, 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 hey ho, what was that? I saw that.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Is there subtitles?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
The visuals are nice. Ooh, fancy mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Bills? No thank you. I want a mailbox like that. Are you kidding me? That's fun.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
How many brothers and sisters do you have? Shove that thing open. I want to live somewhere like this. Like, this is nice. I mean...
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
If there's no snakes, then I'm good. But yeah, living somewhere like this with trails to go on my bike.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I had a little miniature Pomeranian named Finch. A little cutie. A little doozy-oozy.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
That's the zoom. How do I run? Can I see my feet? Can I see my feet? See? This is what I'm talking about. Games like this. It's the deer. This makes me want to play Slender Man.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Whoa.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Whoa.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Kind of reminds me of, The Neighbor. With that little... You probably can't see where I'm pointing, but the tallest one. The one that's touching the sky. There's a little something like that in The Neighbor. Oh my god, though, but look at that! Hold on, I want to look inside the garage. I played this game like 5-6 years ago, so I vaguely remember anything of this game. But the visuals...
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Oh no. I want to live...
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
That's really...
I was afraid of the house.
It's really fascinating, whatever your name is, but I was talking. Thank you. Wheelchair accessibility ramp.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh no.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I've been to a cottage like this before. I don't remember whose cottage, but I wish I remember where it was, because That was a really great cottage. Excuse me, I hope that audio didn't pick that up. Hey, it's a swing. Don't tell me I gotta go through the dog door. Oh my lord. Ah, and it smells.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Bleh. Some people hate walking simulator games. I don't mind them. It depends on the game itself. Like, people are like, Layers of Fear is walking simulator, like the very, very first one. I didn't mind it. All you do is go around in the house and you walk around and you're a painter and it's like, whatever. I love it.
For the first time in years.
Whoa. For the first time in years, what? Oh my god. Stupid controller. For the first time in years.
I felt like I was home.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Take a look at these books while I open up my Starbucks Double Shot Energy Plus Caffeine drink with vitamin B. Yeah. Hold on. ASMR. Oh shit. I hope that gets me a lot of views. And who knows, I might even highlight that for fun. The Holiday Feast. Witch's Kitchen. A Viking's Belly. Tasting Thailand. The Nordic Cookbook. Weird Recipes. Flour, salt, water, yeast. Raw owl. Oh, fowl. Raw fowl. I was like, what the fuck? The North Chef. The what? The Young Weather Sponge? Whatever. The Pacific Pantry. Fish and shellfish. Interesting. Almost had a dum-dum gum-gum moment. I was gonna do this. And if I click play... Imagine if I was too dumb to notice that. Again, oh, everything's good, and it's like, well, all we could see is that stupid thing in the way.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon.
Blech.
Except our cat, Molly.
Kitty. There's so many ways you can go in this game.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Eddie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I'm gonna put up a fight when someone tries to put me in there. I'm not eating frickin' oatmeal and drinking prune juice for the rest of my years. I'm gonna be eating burgers and ribs and chicken tenders and chicken nuggies. And
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it,
pizza.
like a smile with too many teeth.
Alright, let's set up the good old Xbox and PlayStation.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Excuse me. Oh, it's not Eddie, it's Edie. My grandma has a chair like that. The basement.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
That's what she said. About it not fitting, I mean.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
I knew how to do that, I would do one for Moon. Oh, Barbara Finch, I think, is an actress or a movie director. The one part I do vaguely remember about this game, the only part, it's the part, I forget what happens, but all I remember is they play the Michael Myers theme song, so I don't know how that's going to turn out.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton Finch, eh? I've been wanting...
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
I've been wanting to stream this for the longest time, but I never got around to it.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Blech. Look at that view, though. Like, man. Like, if I win the lottery or some shit... Fuck everything. I mean, not everything, but you know what I mean? Me and Moon, we're gonna buy a cottage, or we're gonna go build one or some shit. Nice portrait. Molly, 1937 to 1940. What was that? Oh yeah, that's another game I want to stream for you guys, actually two, and that's the new Dead Island, which I have on PS4, and, what was the other one? Oh, Last of Us 2. And you're probably thinking, oh, wouldn't you want to do Last of Us 1 before Last of Us 2?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Bleh. Bill Bunton.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Huh. Interesting. 1944 to 1960. Huh. Did I just read that? Whoa. Swan's Way. I thought that said Sammy's Willie. I was like, what the fuck? 7? S-V-E-N? Oh. They shared? Hofstad Finch. Calvin. Gregory. Oh. 1976. He was only one. No. Poor Greg.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, I think it's story
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Let me guess. It fits. Bingo.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That's cool. When I first played this game a long time ago...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
When I first... Oh, I should have did that closer to the mic. That would have been burping ASMR. Excuse me, by the way. Can I pause? Ooh, that's neat. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I first played this game a long time ago, I was going into it, because I don't know what the rating is for this game. I don't know if it's M. It's probably T. Maybe it could be M, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this could be a horror game, and, you know, and then I played it, and I'm like, oh, it's not really horror-esque, but, you know, I kind of enjoyed it.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Whoa, so old.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Good thing it didn't... Oh shit, it closed on me.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Well, at least you don't have a brother named Tom.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Hold on.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
That's why you gotta have your own stash.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
No. Okay, hold up.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
But I'm hungry. Wait, can I do it again? No, I can't. Alright. Oh, don't tell me. No.
I kept eating and eating.
Well, at least you'll have minty breath.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Okay, so a dry carrot that looked kind of rotten from your gerbil cage. Toothpaste. Cherries. Which I think are fake. I don't know.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna eat the bird. Oh, no, don't. Okay, thank God we don't have to eat the goldfish.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Swallow.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
The fuck?
Kitty!
Whoa.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, Moon would love this part. Too bad she's not here.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They're staring. Oh my God. Can cats really jump that far? Wow. Parkour.
Nowhere to run, bird. I got you now.
Yeah.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Uh-oh.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Who, the cat or the bird?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Wow, the things you do when you're hungry. You're cornered now.
I gobbled her up.
Then I turned into a bird.
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Close enough.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where? I don't see anything.
Rabbits.
Oh. Got him.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
That's what she said again. Imagine like your parents come out and you're like in your nightgown, like feasting on like a human or something, or like a dead bird, like an animal.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Haha, I have you now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, catch 2 rabbits with 2
She was
swoops.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
That's what she said.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
The fuck? Whoa. Ow. What the hell? Ah! Yeah. What
I
the-
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, there's my prey. Oh. 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 Oh.
Get over here.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I bet you do. How do I... Oh, that's how I go down. I'm an idiot. No. I tried doing that before, but it wouldn't let me. Ah! Oh, so it's swimming on its own. Okay. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yay, Moon's here. All right, baby. So we were a little girl, and she was hungry. And her parents locked her in her room without any supper. So she decided, since she was locked in her room from the outside, she decided to eat a carrot that was for her gerbil that looked rotten. She checked for Halloween candy, but it was empty. Then she ate, I think they were plastic, but she ate some cherries that were on her bathroom window. And then she ate toothpaste. And then we jumped out of a window and became a cat. And then we had to chase a bird through the trees, and we were doing parkour. And then we became an owl. And then we had to feast on 2 rabbits. And then that owl turned into a shark that fell from a tree. And we were rolling down a big mountain hill. And then we almost hit a car, and now we're in the ocean looking for some big, fat, juicy seals. That was a story recap with Hardy Boy. How did the shoveling go? Hope you're warming up. Guys, if you're cold, cuddle up with your loved ones underneath the blanket with a cup of hot cocoa. And put on this video. Squeeze me, I'm looking for seals. Oh, here we are. Oh, you bitch. Get over here. Did I get him? Yes!
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I bet it did. No! She slipped away. Where'd she go?
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm Cthulhu! The fuck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
So we're gonna be eating humans or that bird? Ah. Excellent choice on the game, babe.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I bet you were. Yeah. Never seen what was coming.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
How does the box look? Because I did some moving around, and I've actually messed something up, so does it look good, the picture quality on your end? Hey, the sea shanty! Yeah!
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I'm a mermaid now? What am I? Oh, I'm still a tentacle.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, no, I'm just an eel or whatever the heck I am. Either she's a shapeshifter or her dreams are like reality or some shit.
I got closer and closer.
Hey, we're back in my room. Uh-oh. Did the controller die? You bitch! No! Oh no, we're Molly. Uh-oh.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held
I'm back. Had to step out to chat with
but
my
I couldn't
parents.
hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
So I was messing around on my screen. Hold on.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So I was messing around with the screen, and I needed to move it over. But apparently, when I moved it over, I actually moved the screen, and not the webcam screen, but the game screen. And on my end, it looks so different. So I want to know how it is on your end. Can you see the picture, and is it aligned okay? And did you hear the story when you came back from shoveling about, like, the owl, the kitty, the shark, the toothpaste? Oh, you bitch. Not you, the game. Close the book. Oh. Well, that's how I do it. You look small and the screen is good. I look small. Take a picture on your end. Because I look pretty good on my end. I can see my screen okay. Kitty!
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Molly the cat. Oh no, Molly named it. Hold on, guys. She's probably gonna be like, I'm asking her what the black thing is, and she's probably gonna be, oh my god, what black thing? Okay, can I... where's the marker thing? Where the white line is. Is that supposed to be there? One-hander. I'm playing with one hand. Oh. Oh, yeah. Back to the game. Oh, you missed it too, babe. I was doing ASMR. I'm gonna probably highlight it after my stream, and I'll show you. It was so hilarious. Hey, guys, I don't know if I should do some sort of... Hold on, she's gonna talk, so...
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
I think we're in the clear. So, I was talking to Moon about this. She doesn't know about it yet, but... if I did like a petition or something, how would you guys feel like if Moon was to guest star on one of my streams or something? Would you guys like that? Have a little dynamic duo on my stream? I think that would be pretty fun.
Her room was like a museum.
She's probably... Moon's probably sitting there right now going, no! Oh.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Ooh, Norway.
And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Johan.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
I just noticed that it's a boathouse. It's like a very large house on a boat.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Aww.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Okay, so we're supposed to okay, so we kind of have a lot of ways to go, but...
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh. Oh, that's why it's what it... Then it would probably... We think to do dinner. Oh.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Or that.
She could have, but she didn't.
So, we're Edith. So that's why it's what remains of Edith Finch.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
What in the hell is this carpet? Mr. Frog. Harry Potter glasses. It's a Tuesday.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I could probably see Moon doing this, but with purple. Alright, who do we got here? Of Sven. Oh, this key goes to these stuff. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow. That's neat.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Fort Calvin, eh?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Huh. What goes up here then? What's supposed to, Huh. Oh, that's probably like a secret passage. Also, hold on. Let's go up here first. Command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This would be fun to have something like this. I always wanted a tree fort growing up. Never got that.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. That's what she said. Here we
At
go.
Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Okay, I think this is the last one.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Okay, one more will do it. Oh shit, here we go.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Wow, he got some flight there.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Are you still there, Moon? Or did you go? I think she had to go do some stuff, but oh well.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Aw. Fort Sam. I always wanted a brother.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Why? I hate when games do that. For the longest time, I've been trying to, Wait, what? Fuck, now I forget what I was talking about. Oh, that's neat. Imagine a house like this. Fucking, it'd be so cool playing hide and seek. It's like just you freaking hide in one of these things.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I could just like, oh no, I couldn't hide here because it's all glass. But maybe if there was a curtain behind it. Hold on a sec though. Okay, maybe, hold on, let's open this. Okay, good. Alright, we'll come back.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I'm surprised we couldn't look through the peepholes. Barb Street. Elm Street? Okay, I get it, I think. Penelope's Diner. Alright, so this is the part I was telling you guys about. Fingers crossed that the only thing I won't get like copyrighted. I think what will happen is they'll be like, oh, it's a sign of copyright, and that they're just gonna mute my audio. So I'll try not to get too spooked, but here we go. I believe they play the Michael Myers theme song. Daredevil stories, eh?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, Her scream hadn't aged well.
Uh-oh.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was canceled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, see, I like the style, like the comic book shit. Oh, there's the crutch.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Whoever's down here, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah, like that. See? Don't wanna mess with me.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
No, the doctor's name for Halloween was Loomis. The fuck? Can I squeeze through here? I take my time because I like the when it gets closer to the end.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Enough games, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
What, the crutch?
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, I can also use that to attack. What the shit? Cool, she works at a diner, a roller skate diner. Walter.
Walter, are you there?
The fuck is that?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Come on, come on, come on.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
I'm gonna laugh if that's Walter.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I'm taking a wild guess it's Walter. And he's gone, right? Yeah.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Uh-oh, the controller. Oh!
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Why does this remind me of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Imagine playing a game like that, how it's all comic book style.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
The hell? Why won't it let me get out of the thing? Oh. Okay, who do we got left? Sven, Edie, Sam, Walter, Kay, Gregory, Gus, Milton, Lewis. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm guessing we have to go back down here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Did she actually get killed by her fans? I thought we were able to... Oh, we could... Oh, there...
Barbara was a child star for 2 years. Until America grew out of it.
Oh, I thought we had to click an action button to look in. Okay, I get it.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
There are,
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Are you done talking? Oh, shit, Nylas. Oh, so I played this horror game, I don't know how long ago, but I played it recently on the Nintendo Switch and, on, the Steam Deck. But I haven't streamed it on Steam itself. But Madison... Oh, sorry, I streamed it on Xbox. But apparently there's a new DLC, and I think it's free. Hey, I remember that. Oh, we already seen that. Ugh. That chair reminds me of my, my old... I don't know, great-grandmother's house or cottage?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Aww. Alright, so I guess... Oh, we can look through... No, we can't. Come on, come on.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Well, man. So I'm guessing the music box, is that where we're going? Hold on. I guess so. Hey, we did this already, but we didn't get no key out of it. That's the stuff. I'm surprised the controller I feel like it lasts longer in certain games and it lasts shorter in other games, you know what I mean?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
The basement reminds me of Life is Strange. David, the stepdad.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Oh, yeah.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Same.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, I wonder if he's still alive.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
I can listen to this girl talk all day.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter, 1952 to 2005. Imagine that view is real. Imagine looking out there every morning.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Holy shit.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
And go where? This.
I know it's out there somewhere.
What is?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Oh, so she didn't get to meet her brothers yet?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
I would go insane even if I stuck to a routine. See, I don't mind games like this. Yes, it can be boring, but with good music, good atmosphere, and good storytelling, I don't mind. It's like a movie almost.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
And you got hit by a train. That's what that was, the earthquake. This was near a subway tunnel.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Alright. Sam. Okay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
You know what game I do want to play? It's like some Japanese horror game, but it's like the Bridge Curse or something about a bridge.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Probably a whole lot.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Whoa.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh my god, this is so... Look at that view though. That's beautiful. But not as beautiful as my moon right
I don't know
there.
if I should even be writing this.
Who's ringing that? There's a chair in the tree.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
You're too young to die.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Wait, so we're the mother? No, wait, I thought we were the mother of Edith. I'm so confused. We'll find out at the end of the game.
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't mind putting a freaking rocking chair or camping chair, whatever, and just watching the waves and the clouds and the lighthouse. That'd be nice.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
See, a chair like that down there. Oh, baby. Like, I said the same thing in Life is Strange, because there was a part where you're near a lighthouse, and that was just beautiful to look at. Can I walk down there at all? Just look at that. And the moon. Every time I look at a moon now, I think of Moon Relic because of her nickname. Beautiful as the moon, I'll tell you that.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness in madness. Any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Bleh.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Bleh.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Bleh. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. I think these are all... I think this is the pet cemetery. Christopher, Bob the dog, Christopher the fish, Shadow the cat, Oliver the rabbit. I don't know what animal that is, probably a dog. Shih Tzu, Shatsahasu-e. It's a frog. Bowie.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Imagine you live in a place where, you have your own cemetery where your whole family's buried. Molly Finch, born December 11, 1937, died December 13th, 1947. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died September 23rd, 1961. Seb Finch, born June 17, 1915, died August 26, 1964. Edie Finch, born April 8, 1917, died December 5th, 2010. Walter Finch, born August 26, 1952, died March 31st, 2005. Barbara, born October 31st, 1944, died October 31st, 1960. Holy shit.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Aww.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Where do we go now without getting lost?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Oh, wait. I think we haven't went this way yet. Yeah, we haven't.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gregory Finch, born January 12, 1976, died December 19, 1976.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sam Finch, born April 25, 1950, died July 16, 1983. Gus Finch, born June 20th, 1969, died November 8th, 1982. Uh-oh, controller, don't let me fall off the cliff. that was a close one.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar, born September 6, 1966, died February 22nd, 2002. Lewis Finch, born December 27th, 1988, died November 21st, 2000.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Let me guess, the mom's dead now. Treehouse. I feel like we're missing somebody here.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, don't fall. Jump, jump. Whew. That was a close one.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Okay, hold on.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Soundtrack.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay, no. We're not going in there yet. Shit. Ooh, that was close. Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Well, oh, there you are.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Oh. Well, thanks, controller, for dying on me and showing me the way.
Aw.
I don't know. Oh. Oh.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still one.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything.
Oops.
Great shot, Don!
I thought I was taking a picture. Selfie.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, it's on a timer. Fucking go.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Ew. Oh.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
No. That's awful, but the picture's funny. Whee!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Can I look through the peephole? Nope. Who's next? Gus, do you think?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, we were right. What do we,
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Uh-oh. I don't want to do it. No, don't make me do it.
I wish. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wow. I'm guessing Gus is next. Yep.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Bleh. That was me. My dad would probably be marching over me to grab me by the ear.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And I guess the storm picked up and I went flying with the kite. Whoa!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Bleh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Oh, wow.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus is, I guess, long or short for Augustus. Okay, so Edie, I think, is last. So we got Don, Milton, and Lewis. Excuse me. Jump rope, jumping jacks, push-ups, crunches, run to mailbox and back. I love the last one. Oh, we're rock climbing.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I wouldn't mind doing this to climb up to something, like my room. Who is this? Dawn.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Dawn is the mother?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Huh?
But it didn't last.
To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create fulfilling classroom. Don Finch. And Controller did it. Well, at least it lasted as long as it did.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Frickin' mint. That's cool.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
1952 to no date. Wait, what? 1992, sorry. What does that say? Loading? Saving? I wish Moon was still here. She would have loved this game. Oh, this is cool.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Look at that view, though, like where he's like lying down. That's cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So, Lewis.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, there's an upper part.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis. Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Nice. Video games.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
what?
Wander.
What the fuck is that? Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Multitask.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Uh-oh.
Like a whole new Lewis. so I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery, but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Of a what? Handsome queen and beautiful prince?
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, don't tell me.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
No. Hey, it's my locker. And I have, what the hell? Sorry about that. I have some
Began to forget the world we know.
It's the game board. Oh, no. The thing we're gonna climb is the conveyor belt, right?
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That's me, right? The golden stairs is the conveyor belt.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
This isn't gonna end well.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Then down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay, so we're Edith. And we had a daughter who is us. That's what I... Or are we playing as Edith? I'm so confused on how to... Okay, so we need... Did we do Swev already? Swev and K. Look at that freaking view, though. So beautiful.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Just 1 second, guys. Just enjoy that view. I'm just gonna go check in on Moon. She said she was enjoying it.
wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Edith.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh no.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
This house
But it
would
had
be
to
nice
end
to live in.
one way or another.
Oh, this.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
We're missing 2 people though. Sev and Sanjay. I'm so confused, but okay.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you.
Granny liked to party.
Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Can't even see where I'm going.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, I'm still playing.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Oh, it all dried up and we're
When
going
the
to the
fog
house.
rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh. Welcome to Silent Hill, eh?
I got turned around.
Uh-oh.
I started seeing things.
Dio. Let me guess, a train's next?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Hey, I can move my hand. Wait, am I? Yay, I'm moving the hand by myself.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Hold on, I gotta do something funny here.
She got better for a while.
No.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Whoa.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, we're the daughter of Edith. The son of Edith? Heh. Dallas.
According to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame,
What?
known around the world as an authority on basketball moves, J. Dallas Shirley ranks among
Here's a secret ending.
officials of all time, an outgoing personality with a staunch work
Shut up. While some players may thought Milton died after his disappearance, it was revealed at the end of the game Edith Finch passed away in childbirth, meaning that Milton was in fact a relative in his generation that would live on. Which one was Milton? Milton Finch. Oh, fuck. Milton is the painter. The one who disappeared. See Jonathan's name in the ending credits. That was a great little game. I enjoyed that a lot. M-A-O. I gotta search something up, guys. It is very important. What? To what? Huh. Okay, good old internet. Hey babe, I saw your post, the anime, the I can't even say the word, the Anthropothical Diaries. Do you like the manga of that at all, or own it? Alright, so where's my... She probably already does. Oh, shit, I almost not unmuted my mic. That would have sucked. That was fun. I don't care. Okay. This one? Yeah, there we go. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Do you think it would be a good read? What I want to do... Well, how many, does it say how many achievements that I got? Huh, doesn't. Huh. Oh, controllers are not supported. That's stupid. What is this? With great pleasure and pride, we announce that our game Blair Witch won this year's awards. Interesting. Blair Witch Oculus Quest Edition available now. There are feelings stronger than anything capable of sparking a light, even in the darkest nightmares. I wonder if they would add a new ending to... Includes new content. What the fuck is this? Good boy update. Customized through Canine Companion in various ways. Call you back to the... Players are include new dog skins, new in-game cell phone games, wallpapers and content, new animations for Bullet, making him even more realistic. Blair Witch coming to PS4. I thought it was already on the PS4. What the fuck? Blair Witch director plays Blair Witch game. That's funny. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, then. No, 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 no. Go back. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, that goes all the way back to, I don't know. I want to play something scary. But, I don't know. Well, what I think I might do is I'm gonna try out, maybe some Silent Hill Origins for an hour and go from there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright, peace out.